Welcome to another episode of Meet You at the Top podcast with your hosts Meg Dawolski and
Alfie Balumbo. Today we have a very special guest, but before I introduce her, I want to let you guys know that if you guys are enjoying our podcast, if you guys are finding value from it, please subscribe to our channel. It's going to help us grow and get even more guests onto the show. We have a young entrepreneur, a lash queen, and I would just say a lash connoisseur. Okay, she knows everything when it comes to lashes. Her name is Shan. Welcome.
Hello.
So guys, just so you guys know, we're getting the first exclusive inside scoop in her new salon, which is located at 138A Lakeshore Road East, and it's absolutely beautiful. So thanks for having us, Shan.
You're welcome.
yeah, gorgeous. Everything is pink, white. It's just
so
the
cute.
Detail.
The aesthetic is just giving wow.
Yeah, and we'll do a little tour in the podcast as well. We'll clip it here, but yeah, let's get started. We want to know so much about Shan and how she got here.
Yeah, so Shan, we know that you started lashing at 18 years old, which is very young, and now you have a full business at the age of 23, and you are killing the game. Your TikTok is off the charts. Your Instagram is crazy. You're training all over the world. How did you grow your business so quickly?
Well, I didn't plan for it to grow, honestly. Like when I was 18, I was just like fresh out of high school, and I just wanted to like make money on the side while I was in school. And then I think during like COVID, it was just people were on their phones, people didn't know what to do, and I just happened to get into the right trends at the right time. And then it just blew up a lot more than I ever thought it would, and now I like have to do it.
Yeah, and like we're just seeing what you look like now, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I had followed Shan when she had like 5,000 followers, and I was like, what does this girl look like? Do you think that's that's a part of why your business grew so much?
No, I think that if I were to show my face more, then I probably would have grown even more. Because people want to know you. And I'm the exact opposite. I want to like hide, you know?
Yeah.
But people like when they have a face to the name, they want to like see what you're up to and relate to you and stuff like that. And like I feel like I've noticed it too, like the more I post just about me and my life and like what I'm doing, like activity goes up, you know? Like engagement goes up. People want to know what you're doing, where you're from, like all these things. So I think that if I were a little bit more social, it would be a little bit more crazy. But that's not me.
Why are you so private? Like what has happened in your life that you just want to be so private?
No, nothing happened. Like nothing specifically. I don't know. Like I'm just shy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's shy.
I don't know.
So our viewers and listeners that don't know, Alfie and I have found this unit for Shan. What was your experience moving your business to a commercial location? Because I remember when we first got in here, it was some crusty ass barber shop. No offense to the previous owners, but you turned it into a lash pink dream. What was your experience with that like?
A headache. Literally like the biggest headache of my whole life, but obviously like turned out good. But I got it in October and started off great by a car crashing into the unit. Literally.
Start off with a bang.
Literally.
Car crashed into the unit the first week of my lease. So I didn't even get my keys until like 2 weeks into my actual lease, because they had to fix all the windows. Everything was broken. But I don't know, like I didn't look at it as like, oh my god, like this is such a bad thing. I literally the car crashed and I laughed.
Yeah.
Because like, you know,
I will say too, because you had called me when that happened, and you know, I think you not backing down from that situation and just pushing through is a testament in itself, you know. And I remember you asked me like, should I take this as a sign, or is like, should I just keep going? I'm like, get it, just keep going, you know. And I think in terms of like how you visualize and imagine your dream, what can you tell other people on how they can kind of bring their drawings to life, and like what they envision for themselves?
Honestly, like, you just have to do it. Like, to this day, I'm still scared of everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing it because, like, if I don't do it, who will? Like, even when I was just looking at units, like, I was too scared to actually do it.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Like, I have to, because at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna be scared for the rest of my life. Like, I was scared 5 years ago when I first started lashing. I'm still scared to this day, but, like, scared is the only way that you'll, like, get to this. So like, if you're like thinking about doing it, you just have to. Like,
What are some routines you put in place for yourself that help you be your highest version?
waking up early.
What
Oh
time
my
do you wake
God.
up?
Well, okay, I don't know, because there's, like, you know, your 5 a.m. people. I'm not I'm not like a 5 a.m. girly, but I wake up at like 7 every day. And like, even though I start work at like clients, I start at 10, like, I use those 3 hours to do like everything I need to do for the day, so that, like, because when I'm lashing, I can't attend to my phone or my emails or anything like that. So I like wake up super early and get everything that I need to done for the day, so that I can like do my clients and not have to worry about everything else. Because if I didn't wake up early, I would be so behind on everything. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get ahead of the game.
Yeah.
So when you say you're afraid, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of the business failing? Are you afraid of the growth that can come of this?
I feel like I'm just scared because I feel like I'm just like this small little girl.
Yeah.
And like, this is all so big, and like, I'm just like, how am I supposed to be in charge of somebody else? I'm not a mom. Like, I'm just like, you know, I'm just me. Like, I can't, how am I supposed to be in charge of all these people? And like, like, when I was just me, like, working at home and stuff like that, like, if something were to happen, I can control everything. Now it's like, anything that happens in here, it's all my fault. Not
Right.
fault, but like, you know, like, it's under my name. Like,
Yeah.
I have to take responsibility for so much more. But obviously, like, the more that's going on, the more responsibility I have. But also, that's the more that's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
You're
Yeah.
the big boss now.
Yeah, scary.
What's your biggest challenge that you're facing right now, currently?
I think, like, in terms of this whole thing,
Yeah.
picking people to work with me.
Yes. Ooh, for anyone listening, if
Yeah.
you're looking to work for Shan,
Yeah.
send in a resume.
What are you looking for in your employees?
Well, I feel like over like the past 5 years of lashing, I've obviously like experienced just so many different versions of people. And like, there's so many people that like I realize I don't get along with, but like you can't like say anything, you know? Like,
Right.
I want people that share like those same values as me, because there's so many, I feel like so many people were raised so differently.
Yes.
So differently, and like, you can't say anything. Like, what are you, like, you're like, you know, like, you can't say, because that's how they are. So obviously I'm looking for like people who share similar values and stuff like that, because like, for example, like, if somebody has a problem with you, are you gonna like work through it, or are you gonna be
Right.
like, no, I don't care, like, bye?
Yeah.
Because I can't have people come in here and they have a problem and the person's like, yeah, you can leave, bye.
Right.
You
right.
know, like, I need people who are similar to me, or like, because they're gonna represent me at the end of the day. If somebody has a problem with my
Absolutely.
receptionist, they have a problem with me because I hired that person.
Right.
So it's just like, I'm like, it's hard to find people that like I can like share my bubble with.
Yeah.
Right,
No,
right.
absolutely. Because you're putting your business name and your reputation is at risk
On the
with anyone that you
line.
bring in. So if
Yeah.
anyone who's listening or watching this and you want to apply at Lashes by Shan, make sure your values are right.
Yeah, and you're a nice person.
Yeah, I own a recruitment company, so I know what you mean.
There's so many different types of people. Even the
100%.
way that people will like message you.
Oh.
BRB.
Quick
Ooh.
break.
Big boss.
Yeah, that's
She
right.
has a big order coming in, but while she's gone, we can talk about some of our commercial experience. So we found this commercial unit within, I would say, like a month or two.
Yeah. We did see a lot of previous units, but they just weren't a fit, right?
What are some things that you can tell our viewers that people should stay away from when they're looking for commercial spaces?
Well, you know what? Things that you should pay attention to more so is location, number one.
Key.
Don't forget about parking as well. And you definitely want to kind of understand the landlord. You know, landlords can be easy, they can be difficult. So you want to get that relationship right. But of course, get a realtor that will represent you in the best ways. And that's exactly what we do. We both do residential and commercial.
Yes, commercial leasing and even
purchases.
Yeah, talking about commercial property managers or your landlord. Not to put anybody on blast, but our experience with this property was hard because
it's
still in the process. But one thing I will say about me and Magda and our business is we want to help our clients every step of the way. So anytime Shan has had a hard time with her, property manager, we were there to help navigate. And sometimes they don't like that. But at the end of the day, our client is our number one.
That's right.
Shan, what was one of the most frustrating things about the process dealing with management and stuff?
Probably that there's no direct person to talk to, at least for me. There's not a single person that owns,
it's a corporation.
This whole thing. So there's always somebody, if I need something relating to the unit, there's one person. If it's something relating to the lease, there's another person. There's no there's no organization, and the people are mean. Because basically the people that deal with this unit are the same people that deal with the residential units above me, and they are so mean.
Yeah.
I literally called the other day to ask if they can shut off the water so they could do the plumbing, and this guy goes, "That's not my problem," and he hangs up on me.
How not to run a business.
Yeah. I was oh, okay.
Okay, so hopping back into kind of more about your business, how do you remain competitive?
How do I stay on top?
You set trends at the end of the day. I know you're very humble, but you have set so many trends. You have the wet lash set, which you're the first person I've seen doing that. How do you stay on top of lash trends and kind of stand out from the competition?
Well, I feel I just really pay attention to what's going on around me. I always know what's going on around me. And then I kind of just take from that, if you look, eyelash extensions are obviously a big thing, but if you look at celebrities and stuff, they're not wearing caterpillar lashes and stuff like that,
right?
All these big makeup artists and stuff like that, if you ask a makeup artist to do your makeup, they'll say don't get your lashes done,
right?
Because they don't want to deal with all that. So I feel I just pay attention to what's going on, and then I apply that to what I'm doing, because that too, everything I do, I kind of do it in a way that I would want it to be done to me, because I would never go somewhere and want my lashes done and I look like a raccoon. Do you know what I mean?
I've had lashes done pretty heavy in the past where it gave me bags under the eyes.
Yeah,
so
it was just so dark and heavy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want that done to me, so I wouldn't do that to anybody else. I feel I just pay attention to everything around me and then apply that to what's in front of me.
It can't be good for your eyes either to have all of that on your.
Well, it looks painful.
Well, I don't know. There's varying opinions, but it's not my style, so I'm not going to do it.
Right. And this kind of leads me into my next question. What do you say to those people that say lashing's easy, anyone can get into it, et cetera, et cetera?
No, I think it is easy, and it is easy to get into. I'm not going to lie. I think anybody can be a lash tech. It's who actually survives. Because the thing is, it's not you don't have to go to university. You don't have to do an exam. You don't have to get a license. Nothing like that. It's easy to get into, but all those people, it's the industry is super duper saturated. Yeah, I agree with that. But it's all saturated at the bottom. It's all these people who got in but aren't going anywhere with it. Yeah. So it's who actually puts the time and effort to get past that pool of beginner lash techs, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I think once you get past that beginning stage, if you're determined enough, then
right.
it'll go well for you.
100%. Now, sometimes parents have a hard time believing in their kids, especially when they're young, and then of course they have this passion and they want to pursue a business at your age. How has it been with your parents? Have they been supportive in your journey?
Yeah, like yeah. My mom, like, well, the thing is, I've always been like super like independent, and my parents are not the type to like do anything for me, like ever since day one. Like I remember I was literally like I don't remember a day in my life where my mom even did my laundry for me. Like I've been like, you know, like ever since I was able to like walk and talk, like my mom was like, you're doing everything yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So like when I started this, it was like, you know, you're doing everything yourself. Like I paid for my first lash class. I bought all my supplies myself. Like there was no like help. Like I did everything myself. Obviously, I guess, you know, I worked in my parents' house. So that was like their like version of helping. But they like I did everything on my own, and there was no like we'll do this for you, like even this whole thing, like it was all like you're doing it yourself and that's your problem. If you have any problems, like it's you deal with it yourself. Like I'm not gonna help you. But yeah, like
I feel like it's bittersweet for you.
Yeah, like I don't know what to say, because it's not like it's not like, I think there's also different versions of support. There's like
absolutely,
there's the people that will like help you physically and like come and like do things for you and stuff like that. But then there's people who just will be like, you're doing good. And then that's technically still support, right? But like it's just not as much as you would expect. And like I always like when I was younger, I would always say that like my parents, like they support me, but like I feel like, to me at least, I don't know if they consider it support, because obviously I can't speak for how they feel about it, but I always was like, maybe they just tolerate me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it, because maybe my version of support is too much of what
does your version of support look like?
Like I think just like actually helping me, like if I need something done, like and I ask you to do it, which I never ask for things to be done, but like if you were to like do something I ask you to do, like that's supporting me, you know, it's helping me. Because I can have anybody around me being like, yeah, you can do it, you're doing great, good job, you know? Like, people tell me that all the time, but it's like, if you actually, like, physically help me with something, like, let's say I'm working all day and I need to go, like, pick up a training manual that I printed, but I can't pick it up because I'm working all day. Like, if you go pick it up for me because I'm so busy, like, that is, like, my version of, like thank you. Like, you helped me so much, you know? So, like, yeah, they're helpful. I think my mom is actually, like, supportive. So yeah, like I can say that my mom's supportive, because even when I did this whole thing, like she actually like helped me move everything and stuff like that. She came every day. She still comes and she wants to mop every night. You know, like I think she's actually like helpful.
That's amazing.
Now, do you find other women entrepreneurs support your business?
Yeah, I feel like like I am the type of person where like I'm supporting everybody, because I think that there's enough room for everybody to like, you know, do what they want to do. So I feel like because of like how I approach things, and I'm so like, yeah, like everybody can do it, like people treat me the same way. I think that if I had a different like if I had different relationships with people, then people wouldn't support me. But it's because I'm so like friendly to everybody. I feel like, yeah, like it's good on my end, you know?
Amazing. Now, during your years of lashing, have you ever had like a nightmare story, or a horrible client situation?
Yeah, I have so many. Like I literally have so many, and I just don't deal with it. The thing is about me is like I'm not the type of person to like engage in like these type of people, so I kind of just like don't really.
You're not confrontational at all. Which is good.
No, I'm not. But it's just because I just don't see the point. Like, what's the point in fighting with you? Like,
what was like the worst thing a client has done to you?
I don't. Well, I've never had anybody like try to run out and not pay me or things like that. Like, I don't have that type of people. But, well, I guess like people like attacking me, like in the DMs and stuff like that. Like they'll say things.
Tell us about it.
I remember one time there was this one girl during COVID, and she literally like wrote me this huge whole paragraph, because I think I posted when everything was locked down. I was like Do you remember that one point in time where everything was locked down but malls were open?
Yeah.
And I was like, what's the point of a mall being open? Like,
Right.
you know, like people are just going to the mall for fun because there's nothing to do. And then I think I like said something where I was just like, I don't understand why malls are open. And she wrote this huge thing and she was like, you're so stupid and uneducated and you never went to school. And I was like, okay.
You did go to school though. Yeah. You have a degree.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she literally was like, if you were in school, you would know that blah, blah, all these things. She wrote me this huge whole paragraph and I was like, I didn't respond because what is there to say to you?
Yeah. What does school have to do with lockdowns though?
She was like, I literally like still have the screenshots because I was like so like whoa. But she was like if you were educated then you would have a job right now, because I wasn't working because I was like personal care, right? I wasn't working. She's like, if you were educated then you would be doing something right now. And I was like, okay, like I'm in, like I don't know what to tell you, but okay.
It sounds like she has no job. She's just sitting there.
Right? I was like,
Wow, that's insane.
But it's just like, yeah, like people just, I feel like my crazy people are just people saying things, but like I never care. Like,
good for you.
There's nothing to care about.
Yeah, let it roll off your back.
Yeah. What about tea? Because, you know, clients, my parents are in the beauty industry as well. They own a hair salon. And I know that they treat them like therapists. Like they will literally tell you
Oh my God,
everything.
yeah.
What is the hottest tea that you've received from one of your clients?
We don't know who it is.
Yeah. We're not naming names.
Well, okay. There was, the only time I can really think about is there was this one time, but I don't know if I should say.
Now you gotta.
One time, one of my clients told me that my friend's boyfriend, okay, so my friend's boyfriend is this guy, right? And this client told me that she knows this girl that was his girl of 3 years.
Oh my gosh.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he had 2 girlfriends.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
And
What do you do in that moment? You just like pretend like you never heard it, but it's your friend too, right?
No, I told my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good friend.
Yeah, I told my friend.
Did she come back for a service?
Honestly, no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're killing me.
So speaking on the topic of boyfriends.
No.
I didn't even get it out. No. On the topic of boyfriends, we know you're single.
Stop.
Maybe not. I don't know. But is it because of the focus? Because I've been around you for a little bit and I've never really heard you talk about guys or make that your focus. Is it because of how much you put into your business, or are there like other factors that deter you from focusing on having a good relationship? Because there are benefits as well.
Yeah, but it's just like not my priority. Like, I just feel like it's so much work and energy and time, and like I don't have time for a second job.
Do you want a family and have kids in the future?
Yeah, but I'm a baby.
True.
I'm literally a baby. Like,
Yeah.
I'm 23. Like, why would I think about that right now? Like, I have so much life to live, and like I'm just having fun. Not that I'm being crazy. 'Cause, you know,
I did not say anything.
every time this girl's always like, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "No, I'm not."
You know, the quiet ones are always the ones you gotta watch out for.
No, I'm just like, it's just, I just think that every guy's a loser. No offense, but
Yeah.
they are. Well,
You
okay.
just haven't come across a good man. It's
Yeah.
just not the
Yeah.
time.
And it's also because I feel like because I'm so young doing so much, it's not easy to find somebody who's also young and doing so much. Like guys my age are, you know.
There are some people who are married at 23 though.
Yeah, good for them. Like, congrats. Don't know what to tell you, but
Yeah, to each, like everybody has their own path in life,
Yeah.
and I totally respect that. So good for you. Keep grinding.
Yeah. Now, speaking of grinding, how do you invest your earnings? Is it all back into the business, or are you expanding your investment portfolio?
well, I feel like it's like 50-50. Like I have, well, actually, I don't know the exact number between the two, but like a lot goes into this because clearly, like, look at this. I obviously had to put a lot into this for it to be this, you know, but I know I'm going to make way more once it opens. So it's like a little mix of both, but I do like, I'm not a like heavy spender. Like a lot of my money either goes back into this or just like savings and stuff like that, because I feel like when I spend money, like this is my like spending.
Right.
Like my spending's not like, let me go buy like $1,000 worth of clothes. Like no, I'm like, I'm gonna spend $1,000 on, I don't know, like paying for security cameras for here. Like that's my like spending. I'm like, oh, I can't go on vacation because I just spent $1,000 here, $1,000 there, you know, like things like that. So yeah, I'm not super like to spend money.
What's the most important lesson you've learned over your career?
What is it? Maybe just to like let people be. Like you cannot control a lot of things. Oh my goodness me, you can't control anything.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of people who want things done their way and stuff like that, but like that's just not, like you just have to let them think whatever they want to think. Because I feel like if you just focus on yourself, then things will go your way. There's like a lot of people who, like, you know, if things aren't done their way, it's the end of the world.
Right.
And if you act like that, good luck.
Right.
Like, I've had so many just clients and people and stuff like that who would want things done one way. And, like, if I didn't want to do it, it was like, you're never going to succeed and all these things. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, projection at its best.
Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, so before we enter our Sip or Spill segment, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We're back to our segment. We hope you enjoyed a tour of Shan's new unit. I know you'll love it. You guys have to come check it out and see for yourselves. We're back and we're going to play the Sip or Spill segment, which is our favorite part. I know our guests love it too.
Yes. Strap in, baby.
So how the game works, Shan, is you're going to spin our beautiful wheel, and if it lands on sip, you have to drink a mystery liquid that's right in front of you. For spill, you have to answer a spicy question. And there's also two more. We have a reverse spill, meaning that you get to ask us a spicy question. Nothing is off the table. And we also have a prize. So let's spin that
wheel.
Wait, how do you win a prize?
We'll tell you the prize.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a prize thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I can't see it.
Okay. Go ahead and spin the wheel.
I'm scared. I feel like no matter what I spin it on, you guys are going to say drink.
No. We can't lie to you.
Oh, so it landed on sip.
So I have to drink regardless?
Yes.
Okay, but I have a question. Is one of these Henny? Because I will literally pass away.
No.
Okay, thank God.
I'm not a Henny girl myself.
Henny wasn't on this week's budget. I'm just
This
kidding.
one looks like it could be water.
You can't sniff it, you just gotta take it.
No, I'm scared. What if I need Chase?
I think you'll be fine. I'm on your close friend story.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared. Okay.
You got it. Regroup.
That was not fun.
What was that?
I think it was Malibu.
Malibu's delicious. That's coconut.
I don't like alcohol. I don't like alcohol whatsoever.
Okay, well, not all of them are alcohol.
Okay,
Right.
spin that wheel.
Spin it.
That was such a horrible start.
Oh, you landed on prize. And today's prize is going to be the beauty of hair growth oil.
Stop, I actually need more.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So as you know, the hair growth oil is all natural products, helps you with your natural hair journey, can be used as a treatment or a daily oil to seal your hair on the ends.
Literally my favorite thing in the whole wide world.
How do you use it? Because I know you had sent me a video.
Yeah.
And she posted on her Instagram. This is how powerful her Instagram is. She posted on the Instagram and I woke up to like bare orders.
Wow.
Yeah, I just put it like because I only wash my hair like once every like 2 weeks. So then I put it in at the like week and a half point, and then I let it just be in my hair for like a few days. I just put it in a bun and then
I love that you say that, because people who have type 2A hair like you, sometimes they think that they shouldn't put oil in their hair because it makes their hair oily, but they don't realize that you need oil to help your hair grow and keep it healthy and keep it moisturized.
No, I love putting like oils in my hair, especially when you like heat them up and then put it in your hair. It feels so good.
I love doing that. I do it in the salon
So
all the time.
good. Oh my god.
Okay. And we also do have a 15% off code in the description for all of our viewers and listeners. And we might have a little collab coming up. You just don't know.
Yes.
Okay, spin that wheel. Ooh.
What? I can't
Reverse
see.
spill. So you can
So
ask us any question you'd like. Dun dun dun.
Okay, Alfie, who's your current boyfriend?
Girl. She said current boyfriend. Honestly, guys, I'm actually glad you asked me, because right now I actually am not dating solely for the reason that I've been getting a lot closer with God. And I feel like there was a lot of people in my life that were bringing confusion into my life, distraction, and they weren't doing godly things. And it really made me change who I am as a person. And it's crazy because even my close family and friends, like, they're probably like, girl, you're so weird. What's happening? I'm like, I gave my life to Christ, and I'm really just trying to change my ways. You know, I have had great experiences with guys, but I've also had a lot of guys use their money or control to kind of sway me, and you cannot praise both money and God, and I'm gonna choose God every time. So I am single. Ooh. Devoting my life to myself and Jesus. That's it.
Oh my god.
Probably not the answer you're expecting, but you know,
she's a woman of God now.
Amen.
Well, rebirthed.
Yeah.
Rebirthed.
I always believe in God. God has been my love, you know.
Yeah.
It's just when you start reading the Bible, it's just a different, like, you just see things so different. And I would encourage anybody who's listening to open their Bible if they're going through a hard time.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, do I answer this one too, or am I?
Yeah, sure. Who's your current boyfriend?
So I am dating.
No way.
Yes, yeah, I do have a boyfriend.
Since when?
She just posted him on Instagram like 2 days ago and lost followers over it.
Yeah. The
Honestly,
milk is spilt.
I don't pay attention to Instagram. I just like swipe through things.
Yeah, we've been dating for I think like 5 months now, but we're serious. He's like,
oh my goodness,
love of my life. But I did a lot of soul searching before I had met him. You know, I really had to look deep into like what I wanted from a partner. And
where'd you meet him?
You know, I was through a friend. Mm-hmm. She's also a realtor, and she's like, hey, like, I know a good guy for you. And I was like, I don't know, like, I don't really want to do the blind dating thing, but she had set up a party, and she invited the both of us, and we like immediately connected. And
how interesting.
Yeah.
Now I'm extra lonely.
No, don't worry, me too.
I'll never leave you.
Spin that wheel.
Spin it. Damn.
Okay, land on prize again.
I'll just spin again.
Yeah. Ooh, landed on sip.
No, this is literally like, you probably put like all sips on here because I can't see it.
They're all even, we promise.
We're not cheating. The audience will attest to that.
Okay, I feel like the ones that have bubbles are alcohol. So this looks like it could be water.
Guess it wasn't water. Swallow. We do not condone drinking, guys. All guests have an option. Don't sue us.
It was vodka. It's not that bad, right?
She's like, I gotta go. She's
never gonna do a podcast.
Oh gosh.
Is it that bad? It's iceberg vodka. It can't be that bad.
Oh gosh, you put iceberg in there?
That's the company.
I can't do vodka.
Sorry.
Ew, why would you guys do that to me?
You gotta have a stronger spin.
No.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it goes all the way around.
Yeah.
I'm unwell.
Okay, let's do it again.
Oh, I was gonna say not reverse spill again. Okay, so we landed on spill. Magda, you want to take it away?
Yes. Okay. So I'm curious. What type of guy attracts you? Like, what are you attracted to?
Well, I feel like the past version of me and today's version of me, hopefully I'd want better for myself. But somebody who's doing better than me, which is hard. But honestly, like somebody who's doing better than me, somebody who is
Better than you in what way?
every way. Why do I
Emotionally,
want to
mentally.
be the smartest person in the room?
Good
I
point.
never understood that. Like I always want to like be learning from somebody else. And why do I know more than you? Like that's so weird to me. But anyways, yeah, somebody who's doing better than me, somebody who's like a nice person. There's a lot of meanies out there.
A good heart.
Yeah, just like a good person, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of guys think that if they have a little bit of money, they think that they are
Top shit.
Yeah, they
Right.
think that there's something else. But
And
like,
money cannot buy character, cannot buy morals or values.
Facts.
yeah, honestly, like my number one thing is somebody who's better than me. Like I feel like in every single way, somebody who's better than me.
Do you have
Yeah.
any preferences visually?
No, I don't think so. Because I feel like not that I'm not allowed to have an opinion, but like, I can't be like, oh, I want somebody tall, because I'm not tall. That's not fair. No. But I kind of want to talk to this Spanish guy.
Ooh, okay,
I
okay.
feel like that would be fun. We'll see.
Yeah, your DMs are gonna blow up after this episode airs.
I think they're already blown up.
Facts.
Okay, spin that wheel. We'll do two more.
Yes.
I literally cannot. Don't tell me it's...
No.
It's on spill.
Alfie.
Okay, okay, let's see. Would you rather have a client with dirty lashes, borderline lash mites, and if people don't know what lash mites is, you can explain it, or would you have a client who had bad breath and wouldn't stop talking the whole time during the service?
Bad breath. Because I wear a mask. So, like, I'm not going to smell it regardless. But if you have dirty lashes, like, ew. Like,
Yeah.
literally ew. I
How
wouldn't
does-
be able to hide it.
How does somebody get lash mites?
I think it's honestly, like, you just have to be next level dirty. Like, never clean yourself at all. Like,
Like back when I was doing lashes, people would be like, "Oh, I don't want to wash my lashes because I don't want them to fall off." But it's like, no, you need to wash your lashes.
no, it's like, okay, like, for example, when you wash your hair, you know how you lose hair? But you never, like, when you shampoo your hair and there's, like, so much of hair, but you don't go bald from it. Like, it's
Right.
just, like, your natural hair falling out. Like, that's
It's a great
normal.
analogy.
Yeah, so, like, it's the same thing. You wash your lashes, some hair falls out. You're not going bald.
Right.
But, like, you're keeping yourself clean. Imagine if you didn't shampoo your hair for, like, months. What would happen? Like, the buildup and the oil and, like,
Okay, so you would choose a bad breath.
Yeah.
Good choice. Okay, spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel. Spin it again.
Spin it one more
It's another
time.
Prize. We don't have that much prizes. Okay.
Ooh, spill.
So we got a spill. My question for you, Shan, is: do you believe men and women can be friends?
Great question.
I think that girls can be friends with guys, but I don't think guys can be friends with girls.
Ooh, tell us about it.
Like, okay, for example, like, I have this one guy friend, and, like, if I were to be, like, I see him as a friend 100%. I could never say anything with him. But, like, if I were to give him a chance, he would take it. And he asks me sometimes, too. And I'm just like, no. Like, not happening. Like, not gonna happen. But I think that, yeah, like, and the thing is, like, we are friends. So, like, I don't understand why he would even think like that. But I think guys are just weirdos to begin with.
So then, are you really friends, or is he just waiting until he gets a shot?
I think waiting. But, like, you're not. So I don't understand. But I think that all guys are just sitting there waiting.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'll be the first to admit I do not have any guy friends. I
Yeah.
don't trust them. I don't like them. And there's nothing that a girlfriend can't give me that a guy would. Like, I have my boyfriend, and that's my man. That's I tell him everything.
My man.
And I feel like, too, like, all these guys, like, I see them as friends, but I don't think they see me as friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I do not think that. I think, like, I'm just here to have fun. I'm really honestly here. Don't ever take anything serious with me. I'm here to have a fun life. And all these people want to be so serious and want to, like, take things for real. And I'm just like, no, like, we're all friends. We're all having fun. Like,
Yeah.
You're
You're just not at that point in your life yet.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm here to have fun. Like, I don't know what point I'm at.
What's one piece of advice that you can give our viewers and listeners who are trying to build a lash empire like you have done?
I feel like just be yourself. There's so many people that I see just copy whatever they see around them, whatever is successful. And it's like, you're not going to get anywhere from just copying other people's ideas, because you're just mini-me's,
Yeah.
you know? And, like, you can't get anywhere from being somebody else's mini-me. And, like, even people will message me and they'll be like, oh, like, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? Where'd you get this from? Where'd you get that from? And I'm just like, be a little, you know? Like, be a little original. Not in, like, a mean way, but it's just kind of like...
Or build some rapport with the person before you ask for them to give you all the secrets that they've worked so hard to find and build.
Yeah, because even when I posted, like, my salon for the first time, all these people were like, where'd you get this from? Where'd you get that from? And I was just, like, thinking, I'm like, I never asked anybody where I got anything from. Like, I just Googled it and I figured out, did my research and stuff like that. Like, and that's why I am where I am, because I did the work for it, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, yeah, like, what'd you do? What'd you do? Blah, blah, blah. Which is fine. Like, I'm here to help you. Like, I'll answer you and I'll tell you where I got everything from. Like, I have no problem with that. But I just feel like if you want to, like, be successful and grow past that, like, you have to do some of the work.
Right.
You know, like,
100%.
you have to work hard to get somewhere. Like, a lot of people want the easy way out, and, like, it's not easy.
I hear you on that. So, Shan, tell our viewers and listeners where they can find you online.
Well, my Instagram and my website and everything, they're all the same. It's just Lashes by Shan. So my Instagram, Lashes by Shan, my TikTok's Lashes by Shan, my website, lashesbyshan.com, everything. Just Google me, you'll find me.
Google me, guys.
She's strong on the algorithm.
When is the store opening? Are you telling us yet, or are you keeping it a secret?
No, I think, like, I'm basically done. I've done all of my legal and city related stuff. Like, I've done all that. I was just waiting on that, but I finished all of that now. Now I just have to, like, hire a little bit here and there. But honestly, like, I want to open within the next, like, 2 weeks.
Okay, amazing.
Are you going to have a grand opening?
Yeah, I'm going to have a party and you guys better come.
We're there. We're there. Invite all your business friends, because we are looking for clients to service.
Yeah, and we love to
I'm
connect.
inviting
So,
everyone. And I'll be very hurt if I know you and you don't show up. I'm just saying.
No, absolutely. We're
Yeah.
here to support you every step of the way. That includes coming to the grand opening.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much, Shan. Elfie, take it away with our closing.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate your support and watching our channel. Please subscribe and like the video, and comment below what your favorite advice that Shan shared with you all was in the comment below. It's Meet You at the Top podcast. We'll see you there.
Meet you at the top, yeah. Back to an Alfie on lock, yeah. And they ain't never gonna stop, yeah. Said they gon' meet you at the top. Make sure you tune in and watch if you wanna see us meet